I'm at a loss. I forgot what I'm supposed to do. Oh, yeah, okay. Yes, after doing all that, let's go back outside. What? Come to laugh at the murderer? Daryan. That old bag opens her pie hole and wham bam, my life goes down the chute. Thanks. They won't let me work while I am a suspect. Daryan isn't in the best of moods, is he? He looks kind of scary. Now, many people are these days, it seems. Like, say, Emma. She's not happy. It is crime scene, not exactly the happiest place to hang out. And Gavin had to go rub salt in the wound. My alibi's rock solid. Rock solid! Should I just ignore him and move on? No, I can't really present anything to him, because from what I remember, right, he's just totally mad and everything. Of course, he won't pay attention to us. Your alibi. So, about your alibi. You had to ask! The shooting happened right in the middle of the third set. That's right. Excuse me while I burp. The music was playing when we heard those gunshots. And found Miss Latu's dead. I've got 10,000 witnesses who saw me too. Right there on that stage. They tried playing with something else. Thanks, little lady. See? This whole thing's a sham! I can't believe they aren't letting me work! There's no need to yell at me. It's Lamar's fault. She was the one who said she heard his voice at the moment of the crime. Man, I never even talked to that old windbag! I wish he stopped saying mean things about Lamar, but I guess I can understand. How could she possibly identify me? How's it going? Haven't seen him today. They won't let you work? He won't let me work. Gavin says I gotta lie low till that suspicion is cleared. What suspicion? He can be such a stick in the mud. Mr. Gavin? A stick in the mud? He may look all flashy and showy, but he's straight as an arrow, man. Except when he's depressed. You hear him whining the other day? Oh, you mean the thing with the mixing board? Yeah. More flashbacks. So many flashbacks. How come we never see the other band members? He's just a perfectionist, is all. Not a bad guy, really. Well, I think the Gaviners are the best. I have all your albums. Shouldn't you be asking for autographs? Band's fine too. Gavin can write a tune, I'll give him that. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Prosecutor Gavin around much. Oh, him? He's down at the prosecutor's office, most likely. The prosecutor's office? I've never been there, but have I? Nope. The dad, the victim, should have come in from Interpol. Normally, I'd be down there dealing with it. Normally. Apollo, let's go check it out. I've always wanted to see the prosecutor's office. Huh. Maybe that's not such a bad idea. Right on! All those experts. Say hi for me, okay? Oh, and screw you. Oh, gosh. And please stop doing that with your hair. It's, kind of disturbing. And I'm telling you, this ski has crazy, gravity-defying hair. Like Apollo's. And tell him I want into that crime scene. We'll be going now. Hey, wait. Yes? What do you really think happened? Really? Not a clue. You don't think I did it, right? Well... Great. Wait and steal a guy with some confidence. Just remember, I was ripping it up on the stage when it happened, okay? Ripping! Don't get led astray by some siren song, eh? Get this one wrong and you'll be eating humble pie for a year. I'll bake it myself. Let's not talk to him anymore, alright? Detective Daryan Crescent. He's one stone I'd leave unturned if I had a choice. Isn't it a leaf? I forgot. Leaf, turning a new leaf or something? Whatever. Now let's go to Gavin's office. Ooh, flashy. Better than right, anything you just need. He is rich, right? So this is it. The Gaviner's head office. It's not the band's office, it's the prosecutor's office. Yeah, so that's why I'm asking, what is this creepy thing? Object. Whatever. Thingamajiggy. Looks like Prosecutor Gavin's on the phone. Oh, well, guess we'll have to come back. Or we can hide behind that bookshelf real quiet-like. That's the eavesdropping. Why? Will he just be waiting quietly so he wouldn't notice? What if we hear something scandalous about the band? She'd make a good reporter for a gossip mag. What? A replica? So why was he after her in the first place? Yeah, Latus. Latus? Look, don't talk to me about those Virginians, okay? Just get me that report. Chop chop. And stop leaving mysterious objects in my office, okay? Beep. It's times like this when I start to miss Daryan. Huh? Hi. Hiya. Teehee, just thought we'd jump in. Hope you're not mad. He doesn't look like he'll be mad at us. How could I be? There's not enough teehee in the world in any case. I don't say teehee. Have a seat. Prosecutor Gavin, philanthropist. Watch and learn, Apollo. So, who have become the scene? Huh? Clavier, lead vocalist of the Governors, or Prosecutor Gavin, scourge of the courtroom? What do you think he means, Apollo? I think he's giving us a choice. We can either ask him about the concert or the case. Which way to go? Let's examine this place, cause we've never been here before. Let's look at the guitars. Look at all the guitars! Why so many? You can never have too many guitars. They are like my lovers. So you have lots of lovers, apparently. I didn't just hear him say that. They're backup guitars, Apollo. Don't you know anything? Rock and rollers always smash the guitars at the end of a show. No wonder it's so hard to make it as a musician. You know what? We should try rocking a little, Apollo. And breaking his guitars while he watches. That might be a little too rocking. Of course, I would never do such a thing. Did I not say they are like my lovers? Do I seem like the kind of man who would do such a thing to one he loves? To ones he loves? No, not at all. I mean, you're Mr. Gavin, upstanding prosecutor. What happened to Prosecutor Gavin? God of rock. Look at the chair. What's wrong, Apollo? You look confused. I was just wondering where the work chair in this office was. You're looking at my favorite chair right now. That's a massage chair, isn't it? That is an ergonomic something. I love the ones with the vibrating rolls on your back. Those feel great. Did I say something wrong? No. I merely realized the futility of an explanation. Because truthfully, it's just like saying random things. This display shows all the evidence for the case. Look, Apollo, he's got 3 televisions! Hey, don't look at those too closely. I'm still sorting out their details. Each monitor shows evidence for a different case. He does them all at once? While being a rock and roller? Jeez. I wish I had 3 TVs. What would you possibly do with 3 television sets? I may look laid back and relaxed, but really, I'm quite busy, you know? I'm living life at a turbo speed. Do you imagine going to school investigating cases? But if I had 3 big TVs, I could watch a magic video, do my homework, and catch a crime drama all at once. The first 2 seem useful, I suppose. Yeah, crime drama doesn't seem like it'll help you. Let's look at the stereo. Wow, look at that stereo! To me, a life without music is inconceivable. I never turn down the volume even when I'm working on a case. I can't pay attention if there's like loud sound playing or whatever. Or loud music playing. That's such a huge speaker, it must be really loud. This room is completely soundproof, of course. That's good. Really? I might put something here when the neighbors turn their VCR on to record something. Maybe you could get Mr. Wright. You can get Mr. Wright to talk to them and work something out. And lately, we've been getting complaints about Paul's voice training. Maybe I'll go have a word with Mr. Wright too. Oh, Apollo, you make too much noise. What's this burnt guitar? Oh, is that his? That was an impressive bit of pyrotechnics that did this. That's the guitar from the concert, isn't it? I thought it was one of the staff playing a gag on me. I never guessed that wasn't the end of it. I had a specialist analyze the guitar, incidentally. Oh, did you find anything out? He didn't have a lot of time, so it's still unclear. But the results he came up with were intriguing. Intriguing. How does that guitar tie into everything that went on? Sounds like something we should ask about. And I'll just look outside the window. The view is exhilarating, yeah? I sit here, gazing down upon the city and writing my songs. Try working on cases. It is the same thing. I write lyrics the same way I corroborate evidence. It is a harmony between the logical mind and the primal spirit within. Is it so hard to admit that you like staring out your window and daydreaming? Anyway, let's just stop playing around and asking about the case. That reminds me, did you see the paper today? Yes! I always read the TV section. Good girl. How about you, Air Forehead? Read the funnies. Then you will not have seen this. Concert of Tragedy, the prosecutor's deadly song. Ooh, is that a new show? I haven't heard about that one. It's not a show, it's an article. News, you know? Oh, does this have anything to do with the case? Since getting back from the trial, my phone has been ringing off the hook. How does it feel to take a man's life with a song? Have you ever hummed a man all the way to death row? Do you think you can sing for me over the phone? Wow, suicide. It is endless. Endless! Thanks to the case you made today, of course. Oh, that was all Apollo's idea. Hey. Huh? Is that newspaper over there too? Ah yes, the Virginian Daily Bugle. Go ahead and take a look. Thanks, but I can't read Virginian. Oh, that's right. Suffice to say, this is big news over there as well. Though they didn't go so far as to mention the lyrics to my song. Probably no one in Virginia could believe it. Even we can't believe it. It's probably seen as just a theory at this point. The journalists didn't see the need to mention it. I think that's a big scoop though, if they did mention it. That makes sense. I hardly know what to think of it myself. Landmarks this morning would probably be in the evening edition, I'd imagine. Which is why I've had Daryan step down over the investigation for now. Yeah, I ran into moping in front of the Coliseum. Oh, and Daryan said, hi, and, screw you. But they never did say that to him. Too bad. It'd be funny, right? Lamar was my invited guest, so it is a rather delicate situation. Do you understand how much I want to solve this case quickly if possible? And while you're doing it, well, solving the case, you guys make mistakes and stuff. That's why this case is a bit crazy. I really love that song. It has such a great atmosphere to it. You co-wrote it with Lamar, if I remember correctly. That's right. It was last year. I had gone to tour Virginia's legal system, as a matter of fact. He traveled, seriously. And that's when you heard Lamar's voice? It was at a small jazz club. I wept that night. I knew I had to meet her, to talk with her. So I used my influence, which is not inconsiderable, to arrange a meeting. Wow, prosecutors really have a lot of clout. I think he's sort of a special case, Trucy. Yeah, since he's a rock star and all. Thankfully, she liked the work I did, and we wrote a song right there, backstage. Machi on piano, the dulcet voice, and myself on a guitar that I borrowed from Lamar. And music history was made. Probably not an experience your average lawyer would ever have, like Apollo, say. It's a memory I hold dear. The song we wrote that night was this. And that very guitar is right over there. You mean this charred lump? Don't call it a lump, that's a piece of history! And it's only brown, not really charred! No matter, I shall never sing the song again. I wouldn't have used that guitar again either, even if I could have. What happened during that song anyway? Why did his guitar suddenly catch on fire? Do you think you could show it to us? Your charred, slightly burnt guitar? I'm sure he doesn't mind. What more could happen to it? Don't say that. Something might happen to it.